Hi Sagittarius, this is for all Sagittarius placements and all 9th house placements for April 2021. Messages for Sagittarius or 9th house placements, April 2021. This is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, all placements, 9th house. What does Sagittarius need to know for April 2021? All right, Sagittarius, 9th house, April 2021. Messages. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? April 2021. Well, that has a lot to say. We're going to try to keep it simple. Could I just have clear messages? Clear messages. Sagittarius, April 2021. Here we go. These came out slightly progressive. They came out like this. I generally don't read anything but uprights. But I don't muck around with tarot either. So when it comes out progressive, I do read it. There is a deep severity of thought or severity, authority, coldness, removal of emotions over arrest or recovery. You may need to come to terms with new information here. You may need to suss out new information. You could be dealing with an Aquarius individual or someone who has just clinical prowess. You could be dealing with someone in the medical or metaphysical arts. You could be dealing with an occultist. 11th house energy, this could be your peer group, friendships, etc. But something rest or recovery, even if it's a short, brief recovery. It could also be, I mean, remember all the swords are information, communication ideas. It could just be that there's a severe amount of information here that you need to mull over. You may need to get serious about something here as well. Wow, there's that Emperor energy. Something to have to do with the father. There's a lot of mature male energy here as well. You might not just be able to make up your mind about something. I'm just going to get here. Tell me more about the 7 of Cups as the outcome. Okay, and you have the Fool underneath. I mean, you're very insecure about your decision making right now. I think you feel like you have to have all the answers right now. I think you might be feeling insecure about someone else's decision or a peer group decision. Something having to do with your community. Could be humanity at large. Here, Sagittarius with the King of Swords, right? I know that Aquarius is the star card, but the star being ruled by Aquarius is technically more healing. It's about leveling up. It's about being in the spotlight. The King for me as Aquarius energy is cold. It's removed. It's severe. It's dark hair, dark eyes, possibly dark skin. Someone who is really, or energy that's really, really confident in groups or in communities, but not so great one-on-one. And then here, or with, you know, expressing romance, expressing feelings is not a natural placement for the King of Swords, for example. It sits above this Emperor card, which is a 5, which is a little bit chaotic. It, you know, can be a little bit aggressive. So with the 4 of Swords on top of this, right, in terms of energy you're moving away from coming into April, you have to mull something over here that you would rather not, right? When I see the 4 of Swords, I just see someone right after the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is a heartache. It's something that sort of like pierces you. It changes you. Something that could leave a scar. And it could have to do with your peer group, or just a lot of like daunting information. It could be medical. It doesn't have to be though, right? It's a general reading for the month. But here's what's beautiful. At the bottom of the deck for the whole month is the Fool. So this is Alm energy. This is leap of faith energy. You could just be worried about something here because you're new at something. And whenever I see that, and especially when I see some, you know, upset swords energy here, for example, around some confusion, illusion, or fantasy, I just basically see someone who's, or, you know, an experience for you that's new. You just haven't been here before. And we see this Ace of Wands over here. You could have a new love interest, a new love offer. You could have, you know, some new passion in your home life here. And like, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to manifest this? You know, it could be that you're getting something that you really want here and you're not even sure what to do with it. Or it's taking you out of this place of, like if you've always done something a certain way, something new is happening within your home. This could be a birth of a child, I want to mention here as well. But a new offer or even a new way of loving somebody, or, you know what I'm saying? Like expressing your love for somebody. Here, I find the Ace of Wands is automatically rather phallic. So this could be a father, yours or somebody else's. But if it's, you know, someone who has a lot of dad energy, somebody who's just generally speaking could be older than you, but is very passionate and offering you like their wand, you know what I mean? Like they're pretty passionate about you. Or this could just be a new beginning. A new beginning around the home, a new beginning. I mean, I don't see necessarily marriage here, but you know, you have the Emperor. This could be about buying a new home, being in a new home together, moving in together. It could be part of it. This could be contracts and alliances in terms of reading the fine print, not signing anything, right? We have that Four of Swords there. There's a little bit of a rest, but it could just be about making a decision by the end of the month. It could be about where to live. Male or masculine energies coming in around the home very strongly here. That's for darn sure. I might get some more energy for the outcome just because I see that Eight of Swords qualifying to Seven of Cups, which is still a little bit of confusion. And sorry, I have allergies or something, so my nose and my throat. Okay. And then here in the reason for this is the Four of Cups. I don't think you want to see something for what it is, or you might be in rejection mode, or you might just need to be aware that someone's offering something very special to you that you may not trust. There could just be simply a trust issue here, even though you're making a leap or wanting to make a leap here toward a love interest or a new beginning, a very passionate new beginning that has to do with your home life. It could just be that there are some changes making this leap. I mean, it's part and parcel. If you're making a leap with someone else or someone in your peer group toward a new beginning around the home, I mean, you are going to have to give something up or say goodbye to something, or an illusion or fantasy has to be shattered in order for you to realize something, or someone around you is going to be feeling this way. So be aware that someone's offering a very important message here around a reunion, a possible reunion here, and don't reject it, or just be very clear about what's in your heart so you can have heartfelt conversations and avoid confusion. I think there could be another element here of maybe being too much in your head, maybe overthinking. Could be part and parcel of why it's difficult to enjoy yourself in a heart space right now. I am going to get one more card here to follow up here, guys, though. Sorry, guys. Allergies. So underneath this king in your current position or current energies is the Emperor, right? So we have a 5, and the 5 is just this, is he a 5? Why am I such a liar? The Emperor is a 4. What is the matter with me? Try to ignore me, guys. We have 4 4s. See, that's significant. So we have 1, 2, 3 actual 4s. Okay, so 3 actual 4s are much effort, right? And then we have a 4 with a major. So I'm going to read 4 4s also. So much effort, and then peace and quiet. So I feel like an older, stronger male energy is going to enhance your sense of peace. Maybe even put your doubts and fears to rest here around a home, around a really happy 1111 porthole, new beginning, solid beginnings, by the way, a passionate, solid beginning toward a new home. It could be about where you're about to live, where you're about to move, how you're supposed to combine these two energies. I think by the end of the month you're going to figure it out, but there are significant changes for you this month, possibly around the home or moving. So I just want a little bit more energy around the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups and Eight of Swords. Guys, yeah, wow. Someone is definitely coming towards you overseas. Why all these shady cups? I think you could just be saying goodbye to an old life. That's what I'm seeing. These two guys came out, okay? These came out like this. So I'm qualifying the outcome. And the outcome is the Seven of Cups, which is illusion, fantasy, indecision. It's really about just focus. The Seven of Cups just says to me, and it's under this Four of Cups, which is just like, guys, make up your mind. Seriously, make up your mind. This is real. So stop getting distracted is what I would say here, and get out of your head. There is this sense of self-limitation. There's this bringing up the past, you have to permanently put whatever you're resting or recovering from here to rest, because it's showing up again as this sense of it's impossible to think about anything else. It's impossible to make a decision. Maybe you find it difficult to communicate your needs here. I wouldn't. Someone is mature enough to be able to handle whatever it is that you have to say. Someone's mature enough to handle how you think and how you feel. So why don't you let them play that part? Qualifying that was the Ace of Pentacles, and underneath it what jumped out is the Five of Cups. So again, looking at the spilled Three of Cups, like look at all these Three of Cups, this reunion. Something may not be happening as fast as you want. Maybe you want this happy home or this rushing in, this new beginning, and you want, and it's not happening the way you want. But I also feel here as though there could be an element of this beautiful new solid beginning offer. Now you have two aces. Now you have new workplace or home energy, 100%. What did I say? And it's not exactly what you wanted. There's a tiny disappointment here. Maybe there's a delay. Or maybe it's just not exactly where you wanted to live or what you wanted the offer to be. But I do see it solid. I do see a solid offer. Something could just be taking more time, or it could just be a little bit of a tiny letdown. But I would, if you have any letdowns in your heart space here at all, I don't care what this is about, Sagittarius, reveal it. Just say it. Okay, that would be my only thing that I'm seeing here. I know you're stuck in your head a little bit. You don't want to admit something. Something's a tiny bit of a letdown. There's a little bit of a shadow here as well around a new offer, new workplace or home, new beginning, a leap of faith or something. There's a great deal of excitement. But there's just something, maybe your expectations could be too severe or too high. And then at the bottom of the Baby Tarot deck was Temperance, which is overseas energy. This is the blending of two worlds. The blending of two lives. This is sincere patience energy. You just could need to be patient about something. And then we have Hierophant, which is literally a 5. And this is where I was confused just a moment ago, so forgive me about that. Emperor is 4 energy. Here we have another 5 energy. So big shifts, but permanent big shifts here. I do feel strongly this does have to do with a relationship of some sort, that you have a lot of hopes pegged into working a specific way, but I think it's in your own head, or in you're conceptualizing something that you're not revealing or expressing. And I think the minute that you do, you are going to meet with communication around that, and things are going to be revealed to you that are going to help eliminate or alleviate this pressure or feeling that you are stuck in your own head. You could be examining or imagining or even have too many choices here as well. If this is about a home, it could just be literally your choices around the home and then which one to choose, how to discuss this with the other person, discuss this, in terms of finances. maybe the exact thing that you wanted, you had your eye on, you can't really afford or isn't available to you right now. I mean, it doesn't have to be this big severe problem. It can just be something that you can overcome with someone else. But we do see patience and we do see permanency here. So, and you know, Hierophant is technically the marriage card. It's an initiation card. The Temperance is the blending of two worlds. You could be dealing with your polar opposite here. And then, you know, the blending of these two. This could, like I said, if I didn't already say a marriage card, this could very well have to do with the blending of two worlds in order to promote a marriage, or definitely a union or a family under the auspices of doing something new. And again, if I didn't say it at the very beginning, I do want to reiterate that anything you're doing new, when you see the Fool at the bottom of the deck and you don't have some confusing cards here, I mean, like, what are you, right? Now you are doing something you did before. When you see this here and then some confusion, you're just literally on a new path. There's supposed to be confusion, oops, and a little bit of fear here. I think that's normal. The confusion is to help settle your mind, to help you personally grow by developing your own needs and wants and communication style. And this is to propel you to that level. And in terms of your heart space, it's helping to develop how you really feel so that you can express it and get your needs met here. So honestly, I just see this as just something, particularly where this offer is just a tiny bit of a letdown, but it's just about, I think you can get to the bottom of something here if you just turn around. It could just be letting friendships go, letting an old friendship go, turning around to your Two of Cups, which Temperance is talking about. There's the Two Cups there as well. The blending of the two worlds. This could be really also, you know, this offer means the rejection of an old life. You just have to leave something behind here as well. So I don't see anything severely troubling here, guys. I do see a lot of positive energy coming into you. I love seeing this Ace of Wands over this Four of Wands because someone could just be offering you a home, or moving in, or you're moving up together. And the communication here, or the confusion, or the mini or tiny letdowns or dissatisfactions. These 4s and 5s of Cups are just, they're small beans. This could be 10 minutes of your life, okay, for the reason for this. But it's exciting nonetheless. It's very exciting. This is beautiful, guys. Very beautiful reading for you. Oops. Wow. Maybe you're in a position for the first time here where someone else is in charge. Wow. And that's a little bit of a unique place for you. We do have some severe, incredibly masculine energy here. Whether you're a male or female watching, it could just be someone or someone else or an authority figure in charge where you're like, oh, I don't like handing over that power, or I don't like not being in charge of that decision, but I think you can. I think the person that you're dealing with or entity you're dealing with is open to discussing that. You just need to make that known. Here with higher power, wowzers, right? This is full energy. There is a keyhole in her third eye. I don't know if you can see that. This person has the answers. I feel strongly here, if you reached out and you allow your third eye to activate, and you use mantras such as, everything I need to know comes to me easily and freely. Everything I need to know comes to me. I don't have to solve anything. My problems are solved easily for me. If you try some mantras like that, you can get out of this headspace. Overthinking is going to be the biggest hurdle this month for you. And then withholding emotions, really let that out. Body care is a big deal. I would really pay attention to your body, your health in general, but you know, be loved, be willing to be touched, be willing to be loved. We don't have really any pentacles but that Ace of Pentacles here, so you could just be missing some touch. Maybe get some touch. Hug some people. You know, let yourself be loved here. Maybe you've been closed off for a long time for some reason, and you need to let someone in. Mountain Lion is leadership. Leadership is very, very important for you here. Yeah, I mean, someone is definitely taking the lead. And like I said, like maybe there could be some control out of your hands here, and it's just kind of like, oh, you don't know what to do with it, or you'd rather not, or this is a brand new experience and you're unsure on how to sort of maneuver within it. But you dealing with another entity or person or environment here has your back, so you can feel free to express yourself. So leadership is really nice. Focus is going to be very important for you. And then look at these guys. Passion and give your relationship a chance. Yep, I would think so. That Ace of Wands is automatic. Like, it's phallic, right? It is what it is. So there's a lot of passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes, please. Please enjoy your month. And then give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, guys. Something is really special. It is going to stand the test of time here. I think there is just a little bit of a balancing act here. There could be some overseas travel. There could be someone willing to blend two worlds, someone younger, older. Some two different cultures. I do read the Temperance card or the Patience card here as the blending of two very distinctly different worlds. And with the two cups, not necessarily in this card or this painting, but there's often red and blue, you know, which is masculine, feminine, yin, yang, up, down, whatever. It's the polarities, but when they blend, obviously it's purple. And purple is that, it's the color of spirituality. And then there's lilies here, and you know, there's an angel here. I mean, what? So, in this path leading to this sunrise together. So, it is very emotional, and maybe this is part of it as well. Maybe you don't want to admit how many emotions are behind all this, because you think it's just something heady, or that you're thinking about, or that you're just in your head about. But once you do reveal what's in your mind, or what's on your mind about something, or what you express what's in your heart about something, any confusion or inability to make a decision or to come to a decision together, you're going to have someone who wants to see you as happy as they are happy. And you might not be in the driver's seat for once, and that could be confusing for you, but I would also maybe just play around with it, maybe enjoy it a little bit. Sag. So, wow, that is your reading for the month. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love reading for you guys, so I really appreciate you being here. I'll see you in the next video for your sign. Bye for now.